round 2 of the axolotl, it says increase 6 times. Well, an increase is 2 single crochets in the same stitch. So I'm going to start by doing it in this first stitch. A stitch is where we have these 2 lines and it makes like a little oval. You should count 6 of them. I'm going to take my hook and insert into that stitch. The first one's a little tricky sometimes because it's a little tight, so you might have to wiggle. Once I have it on, I'm going to do 1 single crochet. And then in the same spot, which is right there, I'm going to do another single crochet. And this is called an increase. It's going to be how we get the perfect shape of our axolotl. So there's an increase, 1, 2 stitches. I'm going to repeat this 5 more times. So in the next stitch, I'm going to insert, yarn over, do 1 single crochet, and then I'm going to do a second single crochet. And I'll do that again. And again. If I'm ever going too fast, feel free to pause the video. I think on YouTube you could even change the speed if you need it to go slower. Now I've done about 10. My next ones are marked by this stitch marker. I find it easier to take it out, do my stitches, and then replace it. So I'm going to do 1 more increase. And now that we've finished with round 2, I'm going to place our stitch marker back in the last stitch that we made. We're going to move it up each time. Cool. For round 3, it says single crochet, increase, repeats 6 times. What that means is that in the next stitch, we're going to do 1 increase. And then in the next stitch, oh, I spoke wrong. The first stitch is 1 single crochet. It's not an increase, just 1. And the next one, we'll do an increase, which is again our 2 single crochets in the same spot. So there's the 1, and there's the increase. I'm going to repeat that series all the way around. So on the next one, I do 1, and then an increase. One, then an increase, one, and then an increase, and we're almost to the end. I'm going to do 1 single crochet, remove my stitch marker, do my last increase, and then put it back. If you're following along with our pattern, ooh, there's the body. So this is each round that we're doing. Don't mind my pen markups. This is what we're doing for each round, and this is the number of stitches. So we just finished round 3, so we should have 18 stitches. Now remember, it's both of these, so it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, or we can show it this way, pulling this out just so I can show you. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't worry, I won't do it for all of them. And you can see it goes all the way around. I'm just putting my hook back in, but I got a little tangled. For round 4, it says 2 single crochet and then an increase. The 2 single crochets are different than the increase. They're going to be in different stitches. So for the next one, we're going to do 1 single crochet. And then in the next stitch, we're going to do another single crochet, and then an increase. Increase, 1, 1. So here's 1, 2, increase, 1, 2, increase, and you're going to repeat that all the way around. 1, 2, increase. If you were ever wondering, yes, I do say this inside my head when I crochet. Doesn't matter how long I've been crocheting, I still count in my head. 2, double, or an increase. And then 1, 2, take out the stitch marker, increase, and replace the stitch marker. Sweet, we should be at the 24 stitches. Round 5, you're going to be starting to see a pattern here. We're going to do 3 single crochets and then an increase. So 1, 2, 3, and we're going to increase all the way around. 1, 2, 3, increase, 2, 3. Oops, see, my hook fell out. That's okay. Just gonna put it right back in. If you're a knitter and you're new to crocheting, yep, your hook could come out and you just have to put it back in. It is not that big a deal. Knitting, you'd lose like your whole piece. 3, increase, and then my last time. 1, 2, 3, increase. So this is as wide as our axolotl is going to get. We have our circle. As you can see, it's a little hexagon-y almost. That's okay once we do. The next 10 rows, you won't even notice. For rows 6 through 15, for the next 10 rounds, you're just going to do 1 single crochet in each stitch. So there's no increases. You're just going to put 1 in each stitch, which means you should still have 30 stitches at the end of each round. Alright, you're getting the picture. It's already starting to turn out more. So you're going to do this for 10 rounds. So after I finish this round, that would be round 6, and then 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. I trust that you're able to do that. In the next video, I'm going to see you at the end of round 15, and we're going to place our eyes, make it smile, and then we'll start decreasing and stuffing.